You are a Buddha, and so am I. The only difference is that I know this, whereas you don't. Sounds preposterous? It shouldn't. Chapter 1. What Buddha really means. Here's what most people get wrong. A Buddha is not God. It's not some sort of mystic superhero floating in the clouds. It's a life condition, a state of being which every single one of us can access right now. How Buddhism has been contorted into so many convoluting shapes and forms. The rubbing of fat Buddhas and the burning of incense, living atop mountains, extreme deprivation, but the original teaching. It was beautifully simple. Buddha literally means enlightened one. And enlightenment isn't reserved for monks or saints. It is a fully awakened state where one sees reality clearly and lives at his full potential. Truth is, inside of you is already lit with that inner enlightenment. You just need to ignite it. Chapter 2. The Middle Way Revolution. The original Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, had spent years in the search for truth. Under the Bodhi tree, he meditated until the breakthrough came. What did he find? That everything he was searching for was inside him. In his last decade, he gave such teachings as the Lotus Sutra, the middle way. No extremes needed, no escaping to mountains, no extreme suffering necessary. It is right here that your highest life condition, your Buddhahood, can be revealed. In your messy apartment, at your stressful job, in traffic, with your pesky family. The key to enlightenment is not running away from life, but waking up into it. Everything else is clever escapism, rearranged as spirituality. Chapter 3. The Practical Solution. But here is the thing. Most of us can't just sit and meditate for days as Siddhartha did. We have bills to pay, kids to feed, deadlines to meet. Enter Nichiren Daishonin, a 13th century Japanese priest who wished to be the wisest man in Japan. Honestly, he made it. He read every Buddhist text in existence and finally came to one conclusion. The Lotus Sutra was where it was at. Where it's at is this. Buddhahood exists in every person, not just the pure ones, not just the spiritual ones. Every single person. Rich or poor, smart or struggling, saint or screw-up. The Lotus Sutra teaches that your inner determination has tremendous transformative power. It is not an attempt to escape from problems, but to find within a never-ending source of energy for transforming them. Nichiren spent his life spreading this message, even when powerful priests had him exiled for disrupting their status quo. But he didn't stop. He knew this truth was too important. Chapter 4. The Tools He Left Behind. Brilliant was Nichiren. He knew that the time was short, so he left us two powerful tools. First, an invocation. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the Japanese name of the Lotus Sutra with devotion added to it. When you chant this phrase, you call upon the protective forces of the universe, just as when you call someone's name, he or she responds to you. Second, the Gohonzon is a scroll depicting the entirety of the universe, as well as your enlightened life condition. It acts like a mirror. When you chant in front of it, you reveal the Buddhahood that's been inside you all along. Simple? Yes? Easy? Not exactly. And just as with bathing, the revealing of your Buddhahood isn't something done once. It is a day-to-day practice. But the rewards? Immediate and so profound. Chapter 5. What changes when you awaken? Something happens when you start to chant and realize your highest potential. With consistency and practice, you purify your senses and you see life with more clarity. You begin to gain more wisdom to respond to situations, not just react. You attract better people and naturally release toxic relationships. You change the deepest negative patterns and therefore transform your karma. And most importantly, you become sincerely happy. Not the fleeting joy of some new purchase, deep, lasting happiness emanating from within, as Dr. Daisaku Ikeda explains. Enlightenment is not some far-off mountain peak that you will ascend someday. It's a constant inner battle between the manifestations of your Buddha nature and the forces of negativity. It's the constant polishing of your life. That is the essence of this practice. Chapter 6. Your Buddha nature awaits. And that's where we find ourselves. You're not broken. You don't need fixing. You're not lacking that special ingredient of the spiritual people. You already are a Buddha. You always have been a Buddha. What's the difference between you now and you, fully activated? Awareness, continuous practice, daily firing up of what's already within. It is not a question of whether Buddhahood lies within you. The question is, do you choose to reveal it? If this resonated with you, drop a comment below sharing one thing that you want to transform in your life. If you want more content on practical Buddhism that actually produces results, hit that subscribe button. Remember, you are a Buddha. It's time you knew it. It's